What's poppin'? It's Mello back at you with another video, and today what we're getting into is the Unison Beatmaker Blueprint Pack for free. It's another free joint. They lacing you with some more free stuff, but it's a preview of the total Beatmaker Blueprint. The Beatmaker Blueprint is actually supposed to be 20 times bigger than this, and guess how big this is? 449 samples, loops, and midis, all for free. I'm gonna preview it. Before we do that, I need you to put a like on the video, subscribe, click the bell to get notified. Let's get into it. So we got the Better Beatmaker pack here, and it's got a lot of sounds. We're gonna go through some of them, not too many because it's free and you can get it and it's fire. But emphasis on the fire, like the stuff in this is real good. Like I'm gonna go through some of the 808s. The thing I really want to talk about right now is these samples. Like we'll just go straight to the loops. They got audio loops, but not just that. They give you the stems with it for free. Like they just, bruh, it's so crazy. These are some really good loops. Let's listen to a few. Look at that. Come on, man. That's nasty. This right here is my favorite one. Has the same chord progression as Tyler Hero by Jack Harlow. They got the MIDI stems. Oh my goodness. But then on top of that, they got the audio stems. That flute line is nuts, man. Come on. Now to me, that's just crazy for them to be giving that type of stuff away for free. When it comes to the drums, like all of them are crisp. They got hi-hat loops, drum loops of all types. Atmospheric samples. And of course, one shots. So you've seen what's in some of the kit. We're gonna get busy. We're gonna use one of the loops. And we're gonna go straight to the sample. We're gonna click stretch. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm going to clone this, put another one down here, reverse it, hold Control Shift with the slicer. We're gonna do every 2 bars. Shaboom, shabang, shabang. Erase all these mid sections. I'm gonna drag the ones that match over here and take this and put it over there. I don't know how it's gonna sound, but I got an idea of how it should sound. I'm gonna put both of these on the same mixer channel. I'm gonna use a plugin called Shut the Fuck Up. Shut the fuck up, Carly. To help with the clicking, I'm just gonna fade this in and gate the sample a little bit. I'm also gonna cut the high frequency because that's probably where the clicking is happening. So I'm gonna hold Control Shift, move this, pull it down. I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna go to Make Unique. I'm gonna go to the Stretch Pro. I'm gonna increase the formant on it. So if we listen to it by itself. Now let's listen to this and then bring it in. I'm gonna do some EQ into that. On a higher one, I'm gonna cut a lot of the EQ off the lower end and just keep the high end. want to see if I could do anything else with the pitch, so we're going to use the I'm going to take some of the midis from the drum loops as far as the combination loops and, you know, simplify it, and we're going to get to it. So yeah, I think that's it right there. So I'm gonna put 4 of these. So let's try this. Let's see how it sounds. That's good. That's good drill right there. That's wholesome fucking drill right there. I do want to put some type of snare chop, so let's find a good snare. I'll take that. And that's gonna be the breakdown. This kick may work. Let's give it a shot. Like I say, let's take the roof off this bitch. Nasty. I did that kick pattern myself, boy. But yeah, that's the first drill beat on the channel. So during the video, I made a second beat, but while doing that, I guess my foot or something hit the mic and turned it up. So now the vocal is crazy distorted. Contemplated on what to do, but this beat is too cold, so I gotta run you through this beat. I made during the video. Let's listen to it. So how did we get all of this out of the Beatmaker Blueprint teaser pack? I used this one shot. I used these two right here. Let's go over what I did with these. With the first one, let's listen to the dry MIDI first. So my objective was to do some sound design and turn it into a pad. As you can see, this is a whole FX chain that's off. I'm gonna show you each individual FX chain and you can listen to what it did. So start dry. Put the EQ on it to take out some of the high frequencies, muffle it. Hit it with the Valhalla Vintage Verb in the dark pad preset. I just noticed the number right there. We're just gonna Hail Mary or whatever. But anyways. So then I took even more high frequencies out with the Fruity filter. Now this is this free Gator plugin. It's called STFU. You know, I could use Gross Beat, but the thing I like about this is just like Shaper Box where you can see the waveform. And the last thing I did was use RC Retro Color, one of the presets that I made. And that's how the pad was made. So when we go to the second one shot, what we have is. So what I did was clone the one shot. I put it on stretch and raise the formant, the Stretch Pro. That's a new feature in Fruity Loops. Let's see how that one sounds by itself. So when we combine those, what does it sound like? More air on it. Now, as far as the effects, I put thermal on there and I use the game over preset. I put another thermal on there and use the preset pad killer. And then I use an EQ. So let's see how all of that sounds together. That's a heavy FX change, so I consolidated it to these two waves right here. If we go to this one, we stretched it, but we pitched it up by 300 cents. Same with this one, 300 cents. Let's listen to the samples right there. Now, out of the pack, there was this crazy drum loop that I heard and I wanted to use because it was real hip hop. It was some real hip hop. Let's listen to it. Now, one thing I did was I used their snare and my kick from the Combustion 2 kit and beefed it up a little bit. Let's listen to it. Nasty, nasty. Now, when we combine those, what do we have? What I did at the end, it was baseline time. So I used the UVI PX P10. Let's listen to the pattern because it's real bouncy by itself. And what I did was a lot of like stutters and stuff like that, you know, a lot of space, gave it a lot of space, but also highlighted everything, put the horseshoe on none, slid it back just a little bit, slid everything back so it could give it that bounce when it actually goes over the drums and everything. The effect I used on the bass was thermal again, and it was synthesized bass. Let's listen to it. And with all of that, we get this. You see, we made two slappers, cuz. Two slappers. And yeah, they was bangers. Real good shit. The kit includes all that type of stuff for multiple genres. You heard it, you know, you heard West Coast, you got some Latin stuff in there, you got some pop, you got some lo-fi, but you got drill, trap, and R&B, you know, you got a bunch of stuff in there. So be sure to download that free pack. And if you like it, if you find yourself dipping into it a lot, you might want to check out the Unison Beatmaker Blueprint. The actual full pack, again, is way bigger. But I'll be back at you soon with more tutorials and stuff like that. Other than that, I'll see y'all another day. Somehow, some way. I'm out.